Okay, now that we've defined what is potential for the purpose, what I would like to do is give you some practical example of what I mean by potential for the purpose, because you know me, I don't want to just give you a lot of information, but I want to also give you some practical things. Okay, so let's take a look at it. We already talked about potential means possible as opposed to actual, capable of being or becoming. We talked about purpose, the reason for which something exists or is done, made, used, etc., and intended or desired result or end. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to give you an illustration of potential for the purpose. This is the best I could do. I hope it helps you. It's really practical. We're going to take a look at a cell phone. Look at this cell phone I have here. This cell phone was made with the necessary ingredients to do what the manufacturer made it to do, right? It was supposed to make calls, answer calls. Nowadays, cell phones can do all kinds of things. Send email, send a text, get on the internet. It has all kinds of apps you can download. So there's a lot of things a cell phone can do. Well, just like the manufacturer put the necessary ingredients in this cell phone to do for what it created it to do, so it is with you and I. God has put everything in us to do what he has created us to do. There you are. Okay? Not you, but an example of a person. Let's put it that way. You might be a man, you might be a woman, young man, young lady. Praise the Lord. This is just an example. Okay, so here we are. We're a person. And God has a purpose for our lives. Just like this cell phone was created for a purpose, with the manufacturer had a purpose in mind, and he gave it or she gave it the necessary ingredients, so it is with God. He has a purpose for you. Come on, that's good stuff to know. He has a purpose for you, and he has a purpose for your team. Every team player on your team has a purpose. Now, the good news is that every team player has the potential to accomplish their purpose. That means you have everything you need. I have everything I need to accomplish what God has created us for. Just like the manufacturer of that cell phone put everything in it to make calls, to receive calls, he gave it a speaker, gave it a microphone, whatever it needed to accomplish its purpose, same thing it is with you and I. The gifts and talents that you and I have lines up to the purpose for which God created us. See? So now when you and I find our purpose, it means potential, because you and I have the potential to accomplish the purpose for what God made us for. That's why I like to say potential equals purpose. Look at your talents. Look at your gifts. Everything that you have in you, man, this is good stuff. It lines up to your purpose. And when you have your team functioning in their power spot and functioning in their purpose and knowing they have the potential to accomplish that purpose, oh man, there is unlimited growth. And then you have young people being attracted to that leader who is in their power spot, who is in their purpose. Oh my God, you talking about another level in your youth ministry? This is good stuff. So I want to encourage you with this illustration that I gave you, that you need to know, I need to know, our team needs to know that everybody has the potential to accomplish the purpose for which God created us for. Now, remember those two questions we asked of what would you do if money didn't stop you? What would you do if you knew you wouldn't fail? That's your passion. And your passion usually equals purpose, and purpose equals potential. My God, this is good stuff. Let's get on to our next lecture before I get too excited.